Hello everyone, this is TKush35 playing some more Better Than Wolves. Welcome to episode 44 of my playthrough. Where we left off is I need to mine a bunch of this obsidian so that the adventures in the nether can continue. So what I'm going to do is do a little speed run of a recording through this because I think it'd be pretty cool to watch it all get destroyed, the obsidian mined. But maybe not, we'll see. I'll see how it looks when I speed it up. Either way, I'm going to mine up a whole bunch of this, and then the journey to try to find spawn will resume. So I will see you all when this is done. Alright, and after having mined a stack of obsidian, I'm going to take a brief break here to go ahead and go get those diamonds, since my pick is getting low enough that I'm starting to get concerned about not having enough durability on it to get over there safely. So what I'm going to do is just do that, and oh, it was actually this way, wasn't it? Sure it was. Silly. Aha! I can dodge like the best of them. So the worst part here is that creeper is going to be a wee bit of an issue. And there's a zombie. Well, this will just be dandy, won't it? Oh, sweet. Well, that'll do. That'll do just fine. Cool. So then we're just gonna bump on over there, block it off, light it up, dig around, etc., etc. Oh dear. Might grab some of that redstone too, since it is just right there. Okay. So there's that. Let's go ahead and get something with gravity to it. Oh. Interesting. It's only one block down. Well, that's fun and exciting. If this is just one, I'm going to be so sad. So sad. Alright, toss you, toss you. Go for the diamond. It is just one. What rotten luck. I suppose it's still worth it though, right? Diamonds are pretty rare. And they are valuable. I think the least valuable thing right now is this oak wood. Granted, I can always get more loose cobble. And I'm having that discussion because... Oh, hello. So he just dropped right there. What a jerk. Because I want to get that redstone too. Just gonna go ahead and break that right there. And sure, I don't need the netherrack. And I'm grabbing that small amount there because there's more redstone over this way. Just gonna make a little whatever over here to gather it up. Excellent. Alright, so I can either dump this netherrack and mine more obsidian, or I think alternatively... Ooh, there's more redstone there. Is it worth the danger? Probably not. I have a plan to come back here anyway, so what I'm gonna do is get... Whoa. I'm gonna try to not give myself a bloody heart attack. Oh my goodness gracious. So as I was saying, I want to get out of here and not die while trying to do it, so that I can go dump off this netherrack, dump off the gold and stuff as well. And then resume with the obsidian supplies that I have. Because I think making 6 portals almost guaranteed is pretty good. Okay, so here is... Oof, okay. So it looks like I made it. Just tunnel back this way. Like we do. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that out of here. Okay, so where did I come in? Oh, right here. Here we go. Excellent. And that is not blocked off, but probably should be. This way's blocked off, though, so that's good. Alright. Made it back to the portal. Go ahead and eat this up. And... yeah, I'm just going to stash what I have and continue the portal journey with this. So I'm also going to have to go rejuvenate the pickaxes. So I will be back when that is all done, and I'll see you then. Okay, so the return journey is done. My picks are all rejuvenated. I even melted down my axe and shovel to get them at 100% health. But I'm going to go ahead and dig 100 blocks, make a portal, and we'll pop out into the overworld to see where that puts us. So I'll see you in a bit. So we've finally hit one of those scenarios where I end up above the ocean, which is fun and exciting. I guess bright side, it means there shouldn't be any mobs spawning in my area. On the not bright side, oh, ooh, that was bad. Thanks for the little glitch there, either Minecraft or my computer. Real appreciate it. I'd rather not fall into the water and die to a freaking squid. Thank you very much. Okay, so at this point, I'm pointing that way. And to be honest, I don't know which way that way is. Especially because, well, there's the moon. The moon is setting, probably in the west, which would make this the east, which would make this north. So that tells me that we still have to go that way. This is just getting to be a big old pain in the butt. Now, my hope was to see something that I recognized. It is possible that that island I have seen on my travels, but I'm not sure. Looks like I have maxed out the draw distance of Minecraft, this version at least. So I guess I'm just gonna go back in and dig another 100 blocks, so I'll see you then. So there was a literal flood of zombies as I entered this area. I don't understand how they... Oh. That's how. Oh my goodness. That explains a lot. Well, holy crap. This is a place worth saving. That's mossy cobblestone. That's... Oh my gosh. Mossy cobblestone. Mossy cobblestone? Oh, I wonder how that works. Does it work if I just set loose cobblestone down? You know, something tells me that it doesn't. I mean, whatever, I'm gonna set it down anyway, and maybe there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance? Oh, there's... Oh, you stay out of here. Is this also a... Whoa. What on earth is this place? Well, I spawned below water, but... Yeah, that's ocean. Well, that's fun and exciting. Yeah, so there's a nice old flood of zombies I was greeted by. That was interesting. Thought I was gonna hit the dirt. If you could not collapse, that'd be great. Let's get rid of all this water, shall we? Light the place up, make it a little less dangerous. You know, like we do. Alright, cool. So, yeah, found a spawner. That was pretty lucky. This mossy cobble, well, I'm not going to be able to make more of it, I don't think. Not easily, at least. This, I might be able to make block dispensers with. I think I still need the anvil. In which case I'll need to trade for it, since we can't just make it anymore. Granted, I think that's better, because we had to make it out of soulforged steel, if I remember correctly. And now we can make it before we have that technology. I hear you. I don't know where you came from, but I hear you. Must be a spot somewhere around here that's just dark enough. Just try to light it all up. Don't want any jerks falling on my head or anything like that. Anywho, we can make it before... Seriously? Just spawn the crap out of torches. I don't need all of them. Anyway, us being able to make the anvil before getting soulforged steel is pretty awesome. But I don't think I quite have the tech to be able to do it yet. Pretty sure I have to be able to trade. What the... What? Why did I hear that noise? In the overworld. That's only slightly terrifying. Wait, does it make that noise when this converts? I don't think I've ever been around when that happens. That would be insanely cool. It'd be terrible, but insanely cool. Okay, I've gotten, nice, a wonderful amount of moss. These supplies, unfortunately, these chests, unfortunately, are not going to do much of anything for me. That cocoa powder is whatever. I have farms for that. Ancient manuscript, I guess, if that ever gets a use. Okay, so coming out of the portal, it's now facing that way. And unless I finagle myself to the surface by swimming, which is a bad idea, I think, I don't have a good idea of directions. So I'm going to grab these 4 corner pieces, and I'm going to actually head back to the other portal and hope it's day by the time that happens, and try to get a little more on my bearings. So I'll see you then. It looks like we haven't quite hit high noon. We're just about to do that, which means the sun is now officially setting in the west, rising in the east, and that way's north. So in heading east, I'm still correct. Okay. This is very difficult whenever I come out underground. I don't like it. I wish the other one had popped up above as well. But I guess I can't complain too much, because with it I obtained some mossy cobblestone, which is going to be, or mossy stone? Moss stone, whatever. And that's going to be invaluable. So I guess I'm going to go another 100 blocks, and then hope that I spawn above ground. So I'll see you then. Unfortunately, this one had another underground reveal. Well, looks like it was another dud. Spawned underground. Direction-wise, compass is pointing that way, so unfortunately, without seeing the sun, that doesn't really tell me much, so I'm just gonna go another set of blocks and go from there. Drat. Foiled again. However, it looks like this one's gonna net us some redstone, so I guess that's beneficial. Ooh, and some gold. Can't complain too much about those developments, but it is getting a little tiresome. I wish I had a better way of finding out where I needed to go. But I guess in the meantime, we'll... Oh, boy. I should really watch where I'm walking. Good God. How terrible would that have been? Answer, quite terrible. Oh, jeepers. You'd think after all this time I would know to be more careful. You know, since it's so dangerous everywhere. And I'm so far from home, that would probably not bode well for where I spawn. Or am I closer to home? I guess I'm technically closer to spawn, so does that matter? You know, I don't know. I'd also rather not find out, so there's that. Alright, got the gold. Bunch of redstone now. If we could go after it without endangering my life, that'd be great. Alright, the rack is such a great resource that I'm getting so much of. What's this? Ravine? Exposed ravine? Holy buckets! That's a deep ravine. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, let's start with this block. Dig down beside them. Grab some cobblestone. And grab this redstone. Alright. That's enough for now. Don't really need to go crazy. Oh, but there's more right here. Okay. I'm gonna grab some of this coal. At the very least, I can make this mining adventure worth something as far as that goes. Or not just mining adventure. This entire adventure. Okay. Not quite dead on that way. So I think I can go another 100 blocks. Maybe I should have been digging at an angle. Maybe that would have made this faster. Either way, I'll be back at the next one. Well, it's once again a dud as far as trying to get to the surface and see where we are. Apparently it must just be a bunch of ocean in these areas. Let's see, 22. So, I'm going to take a break and figure out what I'm gonna do from this point. See you in a minute. You know what? It has occurred to me that at this point I probably think I should have hit somewhere close to spawn. I'm like, this is multiples of hundreds of. I mean, I can't count how many portals I've made, but each one is 800 blocks apart, so I have to assume that I would have hit spawn at some point now. This seems a bit ridiculous, so I think what I'm going to do is go back to one of my first portals and see if I can zero in that way. Or maybe I'll even go to the original portal, pick another direction, and make another portal that way. See if I can get some sort of bearing between those first portals as to where spawn is. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up all these materials that I have acquired. Maybe someday I'll come back here. If this is too far, then I'm not even sure what I'm going to do to make use of this. I had intended to continue to go farther and farther from spawn, but if I'm doing some weird wrap around, then that's not really useful. So I'm going to get back to the ladder, and then I'm going to dig 100 blocks, supposedly east, and see how close I wind up. So I'll see you then. So it appears we have emerged on the cusp of a gloomy night, which I'm glad I wasn't here for the entire bit. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple adjustments here. So this is, as far as I can tell, directly east of my current base. So in theory, spawn is that way. So in theory I've been in this general area before, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So spawn is rises in the east, sets in the west. So east, west, north, south, southwest. Yeah. So then if I hop into the nether and go to that other first portal that I made, which was also above ground, I might be able to zero in. So this is pretty steadfast southwest. Alright, I'm going to hop over to the other area and be back. Alright, so here we are, back at that first portal, with pointers to the base there, and which direction are we facing? So that's still east. So that's west, and that's south. This is almost dead west. So why did I think continuing to go that way was a good idea? Ugh, I have no idea. So what I'm going to do is from this portal, I'm going to tunnel west 100 blocks in the nether, and hopefully I'll be close-ish. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've popped up. Oh, yes, perfect. Okay. I've popped up in ocean. This is an area I've been in. Yes, I know where I am. Okay, this is great. The difficulty is knowing how much further in one direction or another I need to go, and that's going to be hard. I think I can probably safely say it's at least another 800 blocks that way, and maybe 800 blocks that way, but of that I cannot be sure. So I think the only way that I can find out is by overshooting, which sucks. But on the bright side, I, at the very least, have gotten to a point where I know where I am emerging from. So at the very least, I can take solace in that. I am, however, running out of obsidian once again. Obviously, because I made so many tunnels. I can't believe I made such an egregious error in all of those tunnels. Such a waste of time. But at the very least, I guess it was an experience, and now I have a tunnel that should be probably well past spawn. Not quite the direction I wanted to go. I'm pretty sure I want to go that way, but oh well. Let's see. I want to get that obsidian, but I don't think there's a way I can do it safely. So I'm going to go back in the nether, and I need to find a way to get 2 more. So I'm going to go do that. Scratch that. I'm going to dismantle this portal. I doubt there's any way that emerging out over the ocean is useful. So I'm going to dismantle, and then I'll be back. Alrighty. It took a little bit, so we definitely hit some new terrain. It looks like spawn is almost dead that way. I've clearly not been here before. Whole bunch of zombies and enemies. Not sure which direction things are. Moon is rising. That's probably the east. So then that's west. And that's south. Looks like I did overshoot slightly though. Okay. So what I want to do is grab the corner pieces of this portal, and then I'm gonna head back into the nether. I kinda want to, since it's not a straight shot, no, it's actually not at all a straight shot, so I want to go back maybe to the halfway point and suss out where that is, because that'll be 400 blocks. See if it's then a dead shot south or not. If it is, great. If not, then I can adjust accordingly. So just want to grab these, and then I'll be back. Still nighttime, so directionality is a little bit hard, a little bit difficult. Okay, that's west, east, north, and south. South? South. South. No. Oh gosh, I got it all turned around. Okay. West. East. North. And south. So it's south and a touch west. So it's somewhere in between those two. But I think I can afford to go south this time. Or maybe I go in between the two and make another portal. I don't hate that idea. Just try to get it a straight shot and then go that way. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that. So I'm going to I don't really want to dismantle until I'm sure which direction I need to go. Well, that one was definitely past it, so I'll go take that one down. And then 25 blocks in, I'll do this. So, see you in a minute. Okay, so we're in some hills. We are, where's the sun? Sun is rising in the east. Setting in the west, so north and south, and ooh, bingo. I almost have a dead shot south. Excellent. So I'm just gonna rip off the corners here, and then we're gonna go a bit of a distance south. So I'll see you then. Alright, so I went approximately 50 blocks in the nether, and it looks like if the sun is setting, yes, so that's west, east, north, south. So I still haven't quite made it to spawn yet. Not quite sure how much farther I need to go. Oh, wait, I know. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, we're right here. We're right here. It's right up there. Okay. Oh, this is so exciting. We're finally within range of spawn. Yeah, and that disgusting cutout right there. Sorry, 1 second. Just gonna get away from the portal so I can actually talk. So, for those of you that didn't watch the episode, I came sailing by hand this way. And this cutoff of the world is caused by a world corruption that happened a long time ago. Several episodes. While I was journeying and ended up finding the village. I was recording and my computer froze, thus corrupting the world, so I had to take some of the level data and put it into another freshly generated world. However, that sort of messed up the seed, and so when I came in here, this generated stuff was different than this old generated stuff because spawn's right there. And so, bingo bango. You have this cutoff of these cliffs and stuff, which maybe someday I'll come back to spawn in terraform. But for now, oh, do I think that's 400 blocks? I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna finish off the 50, and then I will be back. So I'll see you then. Oh no! It appears that I somehow overshot my destination. I have no way of knowing which way I am. I can only assume that it wasn't 400 blocks. So I guess what I'm gonna do is jump back into the nether and tear apart this portal and backtrack a little bit. Maybe go halfway. That way I can verify how far it is, if it's within sight or not. Maybe I'm just really bad at estimating blocks. So, because spawn should definitely have an area above ground that I can spawn in. So, with that knowledge, I'm going to go ahead, tear this apart, and make one about 25 blocks that way. So, see you then. Okay, it's night. I'm on what appears to be a bit of an island, but that, to me, seems to scream good news. Oh, okay, there's fire. I see fire. Fire might be a good thing. In a strange way. What's this? What's that? Red. Was that a burning tree? Is that... That might be it. Oh, gosh. Oof. Alright, let's get the weaponry back out since it's nighttime. I'm just too excited. I shouldn't be worrying about this at night. There's way too many dangers. But I really have to know. I have to know if we made it. I have to know. I has to know. I'm so excited. Everything's on fire. There's so much fire. It's exploding. Explosions are happening. But that's a tree on fire. And oh my god, there it is! Yeah, we made it! We made it! I'm gonna take a screenshot. Oh yeah, made it. And it's not even that far from... Oh, Jesus. I'm really toying with danger here. Staying out. Okay, let's run back. Oh, God. run back this way to the little shelter that I made. Did I give it a door? I don't remember. Nope, but it'll do. Oof. Alright, well. I've officially made it back home. Well, I've officially made it to spawn, which I wouldn't say is back home by any means. But I did make it here. And so, with that, I will bid thee adieu. The next episode, I will be back home, and we'll do something a little more mechanically inclined. I'm thinking I might be able to make my automatic chicken farmer, which will require some extra gold for gearboxes, but I think I have just enough to do that, and that would be a great machine to have working. So, I will catch you all in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in. Ta-ta.